Alright, so we're ready to move on to the next pages now. These turned out just fine for the most part. Pretty happy with them. And now we're going to move on. So let's take this one out of here. Add it to the done stack. Flip this one over. See what we got to work with. Ooh. Alright. Let's find something to go with that. Oh, maybe I got something right here. No, let's dig deeper. Let's see if we can. Kind of like that. Keep looking. I kind of like the idea of doing something like, ooh, this one's a lot different. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this one. I like that. Alright. Alright, so Skits is getting out of the big house. He's escaping from the hospital. And moving into the next one, this is the start of the next 6 pages, which is the fourth 6 pages, 4th chapter of 8, so we're almost halfway done. This is where Skits climbs a church spire and figures out where he needs to go. So, but for right now, what we need to do is we need to allow Skits to get out of the crazy house, out of the hospital. So that's what we got to worry about right now. Okay. I kind of like the line work here. This is kind of neat. So I think I'm going to use this line for, I'm going to put Skits in right here. I'm going to be poking around the corner, you know. So yeah, I'm going to do Skits poking around the corner. And then we'll do then maybe what we'll do is we'll have a few people like standing around. No, I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Skits is here. We'll make this into a big door, right? Poking around the corner, looking to see if he can get out. And maybe what we'll do is, I'm going to try something here where it's like, maybe there's a character here going like, hey, have you seen Skits? Right? Something like that. And then another guy here going, something like that. And then this guy is going to just be like, I don't know. Maybe I'll have him like scratching his head, looking around. That'd be cool. Yeah, that way we can get some other characters. I think this point has been all about Skits kind of getting a little woozy because he got the shot and the pills. But now we're going to have to show some people. And then on this one, we're going to have Skits just basically like home free, you know. So I think what we'll do is we'll utilize some of this stuff right here. And I think think we'll do some big text on this one, home free, and then have skits kind of running away from the home. I'll put them about yay big. So he's out on the lam again. All right. We got this leg kind of coming down here. This one going out like that. And if that one's like that, then this arm will be like that, and then this arm will be out the back. And then we'll have like a door open over here. Still got grass all over this. Each page has grass on it. So we'll do something like that. Looks like the door is open, slung open. Do something like that where it's maybe almost like a forced perspective, you know. And we'll have the arm strap where it's going back into the door. Something like that. And then we'll have some big text here, home free, or I'm out, or something like that. You know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I kind of like this layout. Let me think on it for a second, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're gonna work on this page first. Let's just go ahead and move this off to the side as usual, and move this to the center so you can see everything going on. There we go. For some reason some of these lights are in the way. That camera can pretty much see the whole page, but it's kind of, there we go, kind of off a little. Anyway, looks good. We got reference for skits peeking around the corner and the two guys. Here's the picture I took of myself peeking around a corner, and then two guys kind of talking. Just, you know, quick little reference. It's always good to use reference. If someone tells you you can't use reference to draw people, then I would say, how are you gonna learn to draw people if you don't use reference? So, gotta know what you're looking at. And the better you look, the better you draw. You know, it's all about observation. Just like science. Right? Good science is good observation. Let me go ahead and move some stuff real quick. And we'll get to drawing this. Let me sharpen. This one's about gone. I have to move to a new pencil here soon. And these are my favorite pencils, the monos. I really like those. That's the, let's see, you can see it. There we go, the Tombow monos. There you go. Tombow monos, those are my favorites. Alright, so I'm going to draw it like that. I'm just using it as a quick reference. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly like what the picture looks like. So don't try and do that. Just do your photos so you can get as best a reference of what you're doing as possible. Just gotta know like where the nose sits, where the eyes sit, you know, so you can get that nice dramatic shot. And remember, it's more of a shocked look, so you want to exaggerate the eyebrows real high. Always whenever you're doing drawing and stuff, it's hard to do really nice subtle stuff, you know, to pull off something looking a certain way when you're being really subtle. So I feel like you should always exaggerate things, especially since this is comic books-esque, you know, doing illustrated storytelling. So you want to kind of exaggerate what you're doing so it shows up a little more. And of course he's got kind of a dumb look on his face. It's like, ooh, looking around the corner. See, the reason why I take photos is because then you're able to see little things that you wouldn't normally see, like the way this lip kind of does one of these things, and then it continues from behind, like so. That's something that you would never normally kind of see, but you do just because of the photo reference, how, and so you can see how that lip, you know, does that at that angle. That's the whole point of using photo reference, for the little things like that that you would never notice or wouldn't think to notice. It would happen when you're just doing drawing from your head. Like I can do plenty of drawing from my head, but it's the little things that really make a piece that you don't normally see unless you're using some photo reference. There we go. And now what I need to do is, my hair's short, but Skits is long, so I just gotta figure out where the hair would be on Skits, right? Alright, so we'll use that, kind of continuing this on up here. And that's the edge. And then we'll put Skits' hand right there on the door, which will make the arm kind of come down here and do one of these numbers. It goes way down here. That'll be his left hand. There we go. We'll just kind of rough that in like that. And there we go. That's all you really need, right? And utilize some of that shading that you got in your photo reference. There we go. Nothing wrong with utilizing it. You got it, so use it. And of course, right here you can kind of over exaggerate things a little bit too. And another thing I like to do is I like to take photo reference of myself when I got just a little bit of stubble. I ain't got much. I've never really had much, but a little bit, and it kind of dirties up the your reference material. And I think that's really, really cool. Yep. Yep. And we'll have this real bright edge right here with the hard, dark edge of the hair next to the side here. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's nice. That's real nice. Now I want to kind of switch over to the characters, the two figures, since I roughed that in pretty much. See, we got my drawing right there from a photo, so I'll just put that right there. I like the angle, kind of an upshot. Same with him, where it makes it kind of dramatic, you know. Upshot's always really dramatic. And so are down shots, you know, just any sort of aggressive angles is always good. Alright, so let me make sure. Drawing something like this always works best if you get the initial line work right. If you get the angle, like, you know, your kind of your skeleton of the drawing. It's all based on that. So you got to get that initial layout perfectly, or close to perfect anyway, you know, best you can. And this comes down around here to where the ear is. The ear is way down here. That. And then all the way down here, like so. And I'm gonna exaggerate a lot of my features from the photo so I look different. You know, you don't want to always look the same. You know, like, oh look, it's the same guy over and over and over again. And what I'll do is I'll make like the lines on the face a little rougher, and just little things like that, you know. Lines deeper, eyes reset more, all sorts of little things like that, just to give it a little more of an edge, and also obviously a different hairstyle. Give him kind of a swoop. Yeah. Now I need to make the nose of the character a wee bit bigger. Just a smidge. It doesn't need to be much, you know. Just enough to kind of throw it off where it's like, okay, he's definitely someone else here. There we go. Definitely need to give him a different eye set. go. I think I'm pretty happy with that. There you go. And again, you know, utilize some of the light that you got going on. Mm-hmm. There you go. Very nice. Also, facial hair is also a good thing to use on your characters to kind of help out with changing up things and putting big old scraggly beards on them, stuff like that, you know. There we go. There's one hospital fella. And now I need the other. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up this last character here. Right there. And let me get the angle in first. Yeah, I think I want it like that. That's almost straight up and down. There we go. Go. Yep. I'm just trying to rough in the shapes. Alright, easy peasy. Let's go ahead and draw the rest of it now. Rest of the face. And again, why am I opting now for a realistic style all of a sudden after I've done a bunch of kind of slapsticky, silly stuff? Just change of pace, and I just feel like it should, it needed a little something extra. That's all. Really, that's pretty much it, you know. Just wanted to try a little something different. And sometimes you just need to switch it up a little bit, you know. Have this one have a little bit of a hipster style hair. It's the little hipstery. I didn't want this line going straight into that line, so I made his hair just a little bit longer. That way we got something more like that going on. There we go. I'll just take care of a little bit of shading that I want to do. There. For the most part, that's it. Alright. Boom! So there's my sketching for this page. I'm still not exactly sure what I want to go ahead and do texture wise. I'm going to think about it and then see where we end up. But I like utilizing the shape on the page here. I thought that was really cool, this whole shape here. Kind of adds to it pretty niftily. There you go. Then we'll have to put in some dialogue boxes. And of course all the dialogue comes at the end of the book. That's the last bit. So there we go. So I'll probably spray this and before I do any work over it. So just put this off to the side here. There we go. Alright. It goes to the side. And now I start working on this one. And most of the work on this one's going to be all up here until I get to the text. I want to. Now I'm not sure if I want to do that digitally or on the page quite yet. You know, I'm kind of weighing in my head whether or not I want to do things digitally or traditionally when it comes to the text work. But anyway, for now, we'll just get what we need to in right here, and then we'll go from there. All right. If you like what you see in here, give us a like, share, subscribe. Also, go on over to the Skitscomic.com website. All videos show up there a week before they ever hit YouTube. While you're there, pick you up a comic book, print, or go ahead and get you an original piece of art. Lastly, go over to Indiegogo.com and sign up for the book that you're actually watching being made right now. Thank you and have a great day.